that's a real joy. Sometimes I'm playing in the restaurant and I'll see families, kids, families, or even adults come in, and they look at me and I recognize them from being here in the store. And they just had no idea I had this other side to me. At the time, I had a collection of about 6,000 comics. I had been reading and collecting through college and brought my comics with me, never intending to open a business, but I was driving, at that time I was a musician, making my living with my music, playing 4 or 5 nights a week in the clubs. Somebody asked me at dinner what I was going to do with those comics, and my mom said, well, he'll probably open his own store. And as soon as she said that, it was like a tuning fork. Just my whole body vibrated. I said, wow, of course. And the next day I became driven, basically. That was August of '76. We opened in November of '76. Welcome to Atlantis. You walk in and retail, immediately to the right, it's extremely important. This is our all ages family section. So you can find anything you want for kids. We have Batman and Superman, Spider-Man and X-Men, bam, right here, where you can see the signs when you walk in the door. This was when they shot the film The Lost Boys in our store. I was actually in the background for 3 seconds playing the pinball machine in one scene. Our second room, our Starship room, when we added this room in '94, we designed it to look like the interior of a starship. So that's where you see the mural up here. We're inside the ship, and our sister ship, the Enterprise, is hanging outdoors. If anybody had told me when I was 27 years old and started the business that I'd be behind a counter for 35 years, I said, shoot me now. Because when you're young, you don't want to limit yourself. You want to have every door possible open. But what I discovered as we all age, that when you're the one closing the door and choosing to go in a direction, it's okay. You just don't want somebody else to close that door for you. So when you make choices to go in certain directions, that obviously means you're not going to do other things. How about, you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell, just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark, or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost was me. I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. I get a lot of requests for that. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Also just learned smile though your heart is aching, smile though it may be breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your pain and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, light up every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just